I'm gonna accept a 5-minute challenge now against Claude Masseron, apparently from the UK. Sounds very French. Okay, I will go for the what's it called? It's called the Anglo-Scandinavian, I think, because you're playing the Scandinavian against the English. And my opponent is apparently English. I'm playing the English. So what I can say about this opening is that it's not good, but not quite as bad as it looks. Which is often the case, actually, for openings where you bring your queen out early. It looks ugly, but it may not be that bad. E3, I feel like, is just a little too soft. He's not trying to punish me at all for my provocative play. And this just means that apart from my queen, which is strangely placed here, everything else kind of makes sense. And now that he's allowed my h-pawn to run up the board, as a modern chess player, I'm obviously going to be happy with that. So the current status is I am happy. And I think my position is pretty good. Now I have a choice, though. Both bishop g4 and h3 look very attractive. Bishop g4, there is queen b3. Knight f3 then, followed by castles. There may be some h3. It looks like I should have some tactics there. Okay, I'll follow my intuition and think later if I shall be required. I'm already seeing tactics like queen b3, knight f3, king to f1, long castles. By the way, after king f1, I do have h3, but I'm not sure it's great. Here I also have h3, and this time I do think it's very good, though. Those other lines were very, very, very interesting, though. But I guess we'll focus on what has actually happened. Fg4 looks forced. Yeah, bishop f1, unfortunately, isn't very good. I can go bishop takes f3 and win a rook as far as I can see. But I have another option, which is a lot more attractive. And it's a lot more fun. So I'll take on c3. The point of this move is just to free the e4 square for my knight. Oh, nah, that's no good. You should have taken the queen. There was no bluff, like take the queen. What are you thinking about? Yeah, so bc3 was obviously the critical line. I would have taken an f3, and then if king f2, I would have knight to e4 check, which is really, really nasty. So we probably or king e2, I have at very least a discovered check, like knight takes h2 and then take the queen. So I was winning my material back, which is not as good as winning a rook, but I had the chance to play a flashy move, and I thought, why not? Especially seeing as it retained a massive advantage for me. Now, however, he's just losing the queen with check, and mate is imminent as far as I can see. There should be a very quick mate here. Let me treat this as an exercise and try and find it. Okay, mate in 2. Probably there's no mate in 2. Knight f3. King e2. There's no mate in 2. No, knight d2 is mate. Knight d4 is mate, yeah. But no, that I saw. But knight f3, king d1. Knight d4 is not mate, so there's no mate in 1. But knight f2, queen e1 is mate in 3. So okay, whatever. We'll go for the mate in 3. Don't see anything better. So I think for my opponent, and this is a very nice mate though. Which one is the best though? Knight g1 is also mate. The infamous double check. This is cruel, but which one do I like better? I think knight d4 is still nicer because there's a bit of an echo of Legal's mate. So I'll go for knight d4. Okay, the lesson here for my opponent is clearly that call my bluffs. When I play provocatively in the opening, try and punish me. I don't always know what I'm doing. I usually do, but not always.